Hey guys, so I'm back with yet another declutter video for you, and this time I'm going to be doing my highlighters. So I went ahead and just pulled out the drawer because I feel like this might be a little better angle than I've been doing, so hopefully it is. But we'll go ahead and get started. First of all, I want to pull this little container out because this is actually some blushes that I had forgotten about in my last video. So we'll go ahead and go through these fairly quickly. These are just kind of like some cream blushes and some liquid illuminator type things. First of all, I have this Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush in the color Hot Tamale, and these are really cool, and I don't think I've ever used this, so I don't know if I need to keep it because I don't know, it doesn't look like it gives off that much color. So I think I'll go ahead and set this aside. This next one here is a L'Oreal Visible Lift Color Lift Blush. This is another cream blush in the color Rose Gold Lift. This one is really pretty, and I don't think I've ever used this one either. I swear I get things and put them away and then I just completely forget about them. But that's really gorgeous, so I am going to go ahead and keep this one, and I'm going to try to remember to use it. Okay, next I have an Ulta Extreme Wear Matte Finish Mousse Blush in the color Pink Glow, and this one I used a ton. Doesn't really look like it, but I used to use this one all the time. This one's actually really pretty. It's nice and subtle, but it's got like some glitter in it too. I don't know if you guys will be able to see the glitter in it, but I think I am going to hang on to this one as well because I did really like using this one, so I want to start using it again. Okay, next I have an NYC Blushable Cream Stick. I've had this one forever. I believe I found this at Dollar Tree, and I don't think I've ever used it. It's really pretty. I don't know if I will use it. Maybe I should try it out because it looks like it blends out really nicely. So maybe I will hang on to this just a tad longer and try to make a point to use it. And if I don't, I'll just go ahead and let it go finally. Okay, next here I have 3 of these little liquid illuminators from e.l.f. I have, this one is Pink Lemonade, this one is Golden Peach, and this one is Lilac Petal. So I think I am going to keep all of these. I really like the e.l.f. liquid illuminators. I think they're really pretty, so I'm definitely going to keep all 3 of those. And I believe those are popping up at Dollar Tree again. And I also have this e.l.f. Radiance Enhancer. This was also found at Dollar Tree. This is in Sunrise, and it's just this really beautiful like rose gold color. And it's one of those twistable ones. We gotta go slowly or else a ton of it will come out. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to be, I guess this is supposed to be like a highlighter, but that's really gorgeous, so I definitely want to hang on to this as well, especially since summertime is coming. I think that'll be gorgeous on tan skin. I mean, I don't ever have a tan, I burn like a lobster, but we'll hang on to it and see how it goes. Okay, next I have this Hard Candy Glow All The Way. This is in the color Doll Face, and this is a face and body luminizer. I don't know if I need to hang on to this. I mean, since I am keeping the e.l.f. ones, I don't know, that is really pretty. I'm really bad at getting rid of stuff, you guys, because I come across it and I'm like, ooh, I forgot I had this, I want to use it, and then I end up not using it, so I think I'll set this one aside for now. And then lastly, in this little container, I have this City Color Glowing Complexion Illuminating Cream. I've never used this either. And ooh, yeah, that doesn't look good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this one out because that's kind of gross. So yeah, that one's getting thrown out. Okay, next I have 2 of the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo liquid highlighters, and I have yet to use these, so I want to hang on to them. I've heard mixed things about these. I heard that they're not very, like, once you swatch them, they're beautiful, but once you try to blend them out over your foundation, I heard that they kind of disappear and that they also remove your foundation underneath. So I have yet to try these. I want to try them out for myself before I make a decision on whether or not I want to keep them, so I am going to hang on to these for now. Next I have these 2 highlighter palettes, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. I was swatching these the other day and I just have yet to use them. I have so many other better like highlighting palettes and, you know, single highlighters, so I don't feel like I need to keep these. This one is from Profusion, and it's just the Studio highlight palette. I mean, they're really pretty colors, but I mean, I really think I would only wear maybe these three, because these three are like kind of dark for my skin tone, so I feel like I could pass this along. Maybe my girl Alicia would like it because she has a little bit of a darker skin tone, so maybe she would like this, so I'll just set this aside for now. And I'm also going to go ahead and get rid of this one, which kind of sucks because I got this recently. This was $5.99 at TJ Maxx. Hopefully I've been in frame, but they look like really cool colors. They're just, I don't know. I feel like with the Black Light palette from BH Cosmetics and the Moon Child palette from Anastasia that I have, I don't really need this one too. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this one go as well. And this is also from Profusion. This is the metallized, I don't know how to pronounce that, but the Hypnotic Highlight Palette. So here I have the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is the Champagne Pop. I'm definitely going to keep this. I actually had to repress it because it completely shattered on me, so I'm glad I was able to repress it, and it still swatches beautifully. So I'm definitely happy that I was able to fix this, so I'm definitely keeping that. Next I have this rose gold highlighter from Hard Candy. I definitely want to keep this. This is a really beautiful rose gold. Like once you swatch them all together, it's kind of subtle, but it's still really pretty. So I definitely want to keep that. And then next I have this highlighter from Hot Topic. This is from the Black Heart brand, and this doesn't have a color on it, but it's got the pretty little mermaid on it, and this actually swatches really nicely. I was really surprised, and this was only like $5, I want to say. So it's like a really pretty like pinky toned highlighter, so I'm definitely going to hang on to this one a little while longer as well. Okay, next I have this Milani highlighter. This is one of the strobe light highlighters in Sun Glow. This one, I'm not sure if this is too dark for me or not. I thought it looked really pretty in the pan, but then I got home and swatched it, and it's pretty dark. So, and like I said, I don't really tan all that much in the summertime, so I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. It sucks because I paid for this, you know, pretty recently. I haven't had this highlighter for very long. I should have gotten one of the lighter colors, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to go ahead and set it aside for now. Okay, and then next I have two of the Wet n Wild Fergie highlighters in Rose Champagne Glow and Hollywood Boulevard. I know I definitely want to keep this one. This one is a beautiful highlighter. It's kind of almost like a rose gold to it. This one is absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites, definitely keeping that. And this one is more, even though it's called Rose Champagne, it's definitely more of a pinky toned highlighter. This one's really pretty as well, but I don't know if I need to keep it since I have my Jeffree Star highlighters that are pinky toned. I hate getting rid of stuff, guys. I'm definitely going to go ahead and maybe, I'm just going to set this aside for now and decide later on whether or not I want to keep this. Okay, back here I have one of the Hard Candy. This was a limited edition highlighter duo. I'm definitely going to pass this on. I mainly got it because it was limited edition and I thought the packaging was really cute, but the product itself is just kind of lackluster to me. It's really subtle. It's not as blinding of a highlight as I would like it to be, so I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. Okay, next I have a Makeup Revolution Triple Baked Highlighter in Goddess of Faith. I'm definitely keeping this one. This is a gorgeous highlighter. I absolutely love this one. Look at that. This was only $7. Can you believe that? This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely keeping this one. Okay, next I have a Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. But this one, I'm not sure if I need to keep this one. I don't think I've ever reached for it, honestly. It's more of like a blush if you swirl them all together. Let's just try those two colors. I mean, it's pretty. I don't know if I need to keep this. I don't know, that makes a really pretty blush color though on this side, so maybe I will hang on to this a little while longer. Okay, and then here I have a Dream Come True. This is a like highlighter palette from the Cinderella collection that was at Walgreens. I really love the packaging, so I'm definitely going to keep this even if I don't use it. Like I mentioned in my last video, I definitely like to hang on to these kind of things for collection purposes. But this does make a really pretty like blush color when you swirl them all together, so maybe this should go in my blush drawer. but I am definitely going to keep that. Here I have another one of the Disney collection items. This one is actually from e.l.f. I don't think that Cinderella one was e.l.f. But this is the Belle collection, and this is the face palette. So this actually has a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. I'll go ahead and swatch all three of these, but I'm definitely keeping this regardless. But that's a really pretty highlighter though, so I definitely want to keep this even if I do just use the highlighter. The blush is pretty, and I could probably use the bronzer color if I, you know, use a light hand, but definitely keeping this because, like I said, the packaging and collection purposes, I just can't let it go. And plus, Belle is my absolute favorite Disney character, so definitely keeping that. Okay, next I have this LA Colors highlight. This was from Dollar Tree. I got this recently, so I think I want to keep onto this just to play around with it a little more. And plus, it's a really nice highlight for $1, and you get a really large size, so definitely want to keep this for now. I have the Wet n Wild Mermaid highlighter from the Midnight Mermaid collection. I'm definitely keeping this. This is an absolutely gorgeous highlighter. I'll go ahead and swatch it, but I'm sure you guys have all seen it by now, but this is absolutely stunning, and I'm definitely keeping that. And I'm also keeping the Wet n Wild Gold Bar. I finally found this recently, so I was so glad to finally find this. I really love collecting the Wet n Wild limited edition items, so definitely keeping that as well. Okay, next I have this Sunlight Trio by City Color. This is a blush, highlight, and bronzer trio. I've never used this. I've tried getting rid of it a few other times, but the highlight and the blush are really pretty. But I have so many blushes like this, I'm just gonna let this go. I haven't used it. I have blushes similar to this color, and I'm sure I have highlighters similar to this color, and I will never use this bronzer color, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let this one go. And then I have this e.l.f. illuminating palette. My girl Alicia had gotten me this for Christmas one year, so I'm definitely hanging on to this one. I love every one of these colors. They are so beautiful. I definitely love this palette, and the fact that it was a gift, I definitely want to hang on to this. So yeah. Okay, and we'll start over here in this little middle container. These are all Wet n Wild highlighters, but I probably don't need to keep all of them. First two I have here are the limited edition ones. This one is Lilac to Reality and the Sweetest Bling. I don't remember what collection these were in. I think these were out maybe last year or the year before, like during the springtime. So go ahead and swatch these. That's really pretty. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up keeping most of these because, like I said, I really like collecting the Wet n Wild limited edition items. So yeah, I definitely do want to keep those. So this might not be the greatest declutter video, but at least I'll be able to get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, the next one I have is Crown of My Canopy. This one is a really beautiful color, but this one I may be able to pass along just because it is a little too dark for my skin tone. So I definitely think I can pass this one along, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Okay, the next one I have is Precious Petals. I know I definitely want to keep this one. This one is beautiful. I can definitely wear that color, so I'm keeping that one. And I'm also keeping these two because I just got these in the mail yesterday. They are the limited edition ones from the Gothic collection in White Raven and Purple Ashes. And I guess I'll go ahead and swatch these really quick for anyone who's interested if you don't have them yet. This one is really cool because it's got like a purple shift to it. And then this one is really different. I really like this one a lot. I saw Jeffree Star swatch this on his skin, and he's very fair, and this looks stunning on him, so I was really excited to get my hands on that one too because it's a really different kind of highlighter. You could probably even use this as a blush topper, so definitely keeping both of those. Okay, next I have this e.l.f. shimmer. This is in the color pink, which is weird because it's not pink at all. It's like a champagne color. But this is actually a really pretty highlight as well. But I don't know if I need to keep this, honestly. It's a little more subtle than what I usually wear, so I think I will go ahead and pass that one along. Okay, this next one is a NYX Illuminator in the color Ritualistic. I'm definitely keeping this one. This one is a really cool, like, yellowy, kind of like a white gold, yellowy if that makes sense. It's not gold, it's kind of like a white gold, but it's definitely got like a yellow tint to it. It's really cool looking, so I definitely want to keep that one. Okay, and then I have 2 of the NYX Duochromatic Illuminating Powders in Twilight Tint and Synthetica. Now these are really different colors. I think I do want to keep these. That one's got like a blue tint to it almost. Really cool looking. And then this one, it looks really dark in the pan, but it's not that dark when you swatch it. Well, I guess it is a little dark, but I think that's really cool looking, and if anything, I would use this as a blush topper, so I definitely want to keep both of those as well. I love NYX products pretty much as I love Wet n Wild. Those are 2 of my favorite drugstore brands. Okay, next I have this Measurable Difference. This is actually called a face and body bronzer, which is ridiculous because this is a really pale pink. I think this would even be way too light for a blush, so that's why I have it in my highlight drawer, because it makes a really pretty like pinky highlight. And I mainly just kept this for the packaging. I thought it was like really pretty with the gold and everything, but I don't see myself reaching for this, especially when I have other pink highlighters that are a lot more like blinding than this one. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and let this one go. Okay, next I have 2 e.l.f. highlighters. Actually, this one's a highlighter. This one is actually called Baked Blush, but this is way light for a blush, at least for me. This is in Pinktastic, so that's why I have this in the highlighting drawer, because I feel like I could use this as a highlighter. It's really pretty though, so I definitely want to hang on to these. Like I mentioned in my last video, I love the e.l.f. baked products, because once you get through that top layer, they are phenomenal. And this one is Moonlight Pearls. This is one of their like most popular, I think, highlighters. This one's sold out a lot too. This one's really pretty as well, so I'm definitely keeping both of those. And then next I have some random little, I think these were actually, well, this one's an eyeshadow or a highlighter. This is from Ofra and the color is Bliss. I got both of these in Ipsy bags actually, and I think this one is supposed to be an eyeshadow as well, but I just put it in the highlighting drawer because it could definitely be used as a highlighter. But it's just a little too subtle for me, and I don't really see myself reaching for this for an eyeshadow either, so I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. This one is by Pacifica, if I didn't mention that, in the color Ethereal. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that one along. And then this Ofra one in the color Bliss. I haven't swatched this one in a while. Woo. This one I should probably go ahead and put in one of my Z palettes. But I think this one is a really pretty color. Yeah, that one is really pretty, but I feel like this is similar to some of the other ones I swatched. Let me swatch it next to this one. I feel like it's similar to this Wet n Wild one. It's kind of similar. This has a little more of like a reddy tone to it. But I don't feel like I need it. I don't know. Maybe I will keep it and just use it as an eyeshadow. So I will go ahead and put this in one of my Z palettes for now. So I will go ahead and keep that. In this last little bin here, I have this Hard Candy Prismatic Highlighter. It's Iridescent Pearl Powder. This one, honestly, I was more excited about the packaging, I think, because this is actually really chunky. I don't know if you guys can tell. And I mean, it's pretty, but I don't know if I need to keep it. I don't know. It is pretty. I really like the glitter that's in it. It's got like blue and purple glitter. I don't know if you guys can tell. I really hope I've been in frame this whole time. I'm gonna set this aside for now and decide later on if I need to keep that or not. Here I have my one and only MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Lightscapade. I feel like I got this because Hayley Williams from Paramore like collabed with them to make this. But I don't know if I need to keep it, honestly, because I feel like it's just, I don't know. Maybe I will hang on to it just because it is MAC and it was a Hayley Williams collaboration, so I think I will hang on to this a little longer. Okay, next I have an Essence Beauty Beats Shimmer Powder in the color Swag. I believe this was also part of the Justin Bieber collection. I don't know if I need to keep this. Yeah, I can definitely pass this one along. It's just not, it's just a little too subtle for me, so I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. Okay, next I have a Hard Candy Trio. This is a highlighter, blush, and bronzer. Let me see here. I do think I like this one a lot, actually. at least the highlighter and the bronzer. The blush is a little more purpley toned than I would like, but I do think I like the highlighter and the bronzer. I'll definitely use those, so I will keep this one a little longer. I had a second one of these that had more of a peachy toned blush in it, but I think it broke. I just keep forgetting to like repurchase that one, so I'll keep this one for now, and maybe if I repurchase that other one I can let this one go. Okay, next I have two Makeup Revolution highlighters, and as you can see, the packaging, like the writing, is just completely gone because I have used these a ton. I love these. I'm definitely going to keep these. This one is Golden Lights and this one is Radiant Lights, so I'm definitely keeping those. And I'm also keeping these AOA Wonder Baked highlighters because I recently just got these, and I definitely want to keep these as well. These are in the colors Cream Puff, Fairy, and Bon Bon. So these are really great for $1 highlighters from Shop Miss A, so definitely want to keep those. And then this one is also from Shop Miss A. This is Giove USA Magic Finish Cooked Powder. This was actually, it's actually labeled as an eyeshadow, but this makes a really gorgeous highlighter. I forget who bought this, but I bought this because somebody on YouTube had bought this as a highlighter. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? This actually would make a really pretty eyeshadow as well, like it's intended for, but that's a really gorgeous highlighter, so I definitely want to keep this. And this was only $1, again, from Shop Miss A. So, and this doesn't have a color, but it's number 2 if you guys are interested. So it's the Giove USA eyeshadow in number 2. I have another Becca highlighter, and this one I'm definitely keeping. I had to get my hands on this one because it was limited edition. This is the Lilac Geode Shimmering Skin Perfector, and you guys have to see this color if you have not yet. It is absolutely stunning, so I'm definitely keeping this one as well. I love the purple packaging, so definitely keeping that. Okay, I almost forgot about these last few highlighters. They weren't in with the rest of my highlighters, but I'm definitely keeping this LA Colors one. I got this recently. This is from Dollar General for $3. It is in the color Champagne. Now they also have 2 other colors with these. They have like a pink one and a gold one. This one is definitely the best one out of all 3. I had picked up those other 2 and they were complete crap compared to this one, but this one is definitely gorgeous, and it definitely has the most color payoff, so I want to keep this one, of course, as well as these 2 Maybelline Master Chromes. This one is in Molten Gold and Molten Rose Gold. I just got these both recently and they are gorgeous, so I'm definitely going to keep both of these. And I also recently got this Amuse one from Shop Miss A. This is number 1 Light. I think they only have 3 shades of this one. It's the Illuminate Pro. This one I'm a little unsure about. It's kind of chalky, and the color is a little dark for me, so I'm not sure if I will keep this one or not. I think I will go ahead and pass this one on just because I know I have better highlighters than this, and since it is a little chunky, the color is pretty once you blend it out, but like I said, I think it is a little dark for me, so I'm going to go ahead and pass that one on. And then I also have this Tarte Pro Glow liquid highlighter that I just got in my BoxyCharm, so I'm definitely going to keep this one so I can play around with it a little more, and this is in the color Exposed. Okay, so now back to these last 3. I think I can go ahead and get rid of all 3 of these just because, as you can see, I still have a shit ton of highlighters. I still have like 8 Jeffree Star highlighters that I'm keeping, as well as highlighter palettes that I'm keeping, so I definitely think I can get rid of these. So yeah, I'm going to pass along the Wet n Wild Fergie in Rose Champagne Glow, the Milani Strobe Light in Sun Glow, and the Hard Candy Prismatic Highlighter. I think I did okay. I ended up getting rid of 2 palettes and like 7 or 8 single highlighters, so I think I did okay. Okay guys, that is it for my highlighter collection. Hopefully you guys enjoy these declutter videos, and if you do, give me a thumbs up so I can definitely keep on doing these for you. I have so much more makeup to get through still, so I definitely will keep putting up these videos for you guys as long as you like them. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!